It's been half a year, and we've seen some of the best and some worst games in 2019. But it's not over yet. There's still plenty more games coming out in this year. And like you guys, I'm also looking forward to see some of the best games that the rest of the year can offer. So today, we're looking into some of the best upcoming games that I think are worth your time. Let's start off with Gears 5, also known as Gears of War 5. But since we've been cutting off this off-war part for so long, the developer is calling this one Gears 5.
I need to fix this.
I think this was obvious since so many players were cutting off this off-war part for so long and they were just calling the previous games like Gears 3, Gears 4, and it's an obvious change and something that we can agree with. Well, anyways, Gears 5 is the 6th installment of the Gears of War series, and the players will be following the storyline of Kate, and also the Gears 4 protagonist JD Phoenix and his friend and father also return. Well, to be honest, I haven't played much of Gears of War, so I don't know much details about the story, but of what I played and what I have been hearing about the game, the Gears of War series been a good third-person shooter, and this one is not gonna be an exception. Anyways, like I said, the story is a sequel, so you might want to play the previous games before you jump into this one, so you can understand the story much better. You can play the game in solo or in local split screen, or also in online co-op. The game will be releasing for Xbox One and PC, and it'll be coming out at some point in 2019. Next one is GTFO. It's an upcoming action first-person cooperative survival shooter. Well, that's a lot of tags, but that's the game. This game might seem similar to Payday. Well, that's because it's from the designers of Payday.
They want me to feel what they feel.
This is good, man. This is good stuff. It'll trade.
And the gameplay is also a lot similar. Well, like I said, it's a cooperative game, so you and your 3 other friends will be trying to get valuable artifacts from a vast underground complex, which is overrun by hideous monsters. You get the idea. It's like a zombie game fused with Payday. Left 4 Dead? No, not like Left 4 Dead. It's unique in its own way. In this game, you have to complete an objective, but keep on surviving to the end. And it focuses a lot on teamwork, so you and your friends need to work together to get that objective cleared. So it's a good idea. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think this is gonna be one of the best cooperative games of this year if it hits the right spot on the overall gameplay and also in the performance aspect. So yeah, I think it's a must try if you are into co-op games. And by the way, the title GTFO is exactly what you think it is. The game will be coming out for PC at some point in 2019.
Live around it.
Up next is a game called The Outer Worlds. At first you are definitely gonna see some similarities between the Fallout series.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? One question first. Are you feeling anything that can be construed as explosive cell death? No? Wonderful. Let's get started.
Well, basically it's Fallout New Vegas in space. The game is from the original creators of Fallout, so it's an obvious thing that it shares a lot of similarities. It's a first-person shooting game with all the RPG elements. And also the story depends on the choices you make in the game.
You know you didn't have to shoot either one, right?
And like I said, it's a futuristic game where these mega corporations are trying to take over the world by colonizing alien planets. And our character wakes up inside a colony ship which goes astray. Well, since it's futuristic and also the title says the outer worlds, there's definitely alien planets and also aliens. And with the recent games that have tried something like this, I don't know how it's going to be, but since it's from the original creators of the Fallout, I do believe that it's something to look out for in 2019. Well, we have to find that ourselves. Well, anyways, it's gonna come out somewhere in 2019 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Doom Eternal. When the 2016 Doom reboot got released, it was a huge deal for almost all the gamers including me. Even I haven't played much of the Doom games in the past. Doom 2016 was the one I was looking forward to play. Doom 2016 was my first Doom game. Well, I did play a few of the Doom game in GBA, but it's not like I spent hours on it. I only played a few minutes on that. So the 2016 reboot was my first full-blown Doom experience, and I became a fan since then. For me, 2016 Doom was such a good game. It was fast-paced and also a very straightforward game. And I like games like that, especially when you get straight to the point. And Doom 2016 was no complication. You know what to do, you just want to shoot at monsters. Also, the 2016 reboot of Doom had a good story, and the graphics, gameplay, even the soundtracks were also pretty awesome, and that's why players including me enjoyed the game a lot. Even though I haven't played previous games in the Doom series, I did watch some videos and it felt like the previous Doom games was pretty slow paced than the 2016 version. But anyway, the Doom Eternal is a sequel to the 2016 version, and seems like they put together everything that was good in Doom's 2016 and just made them better. And it follows the storyline of Doom 2016, also introducing twice as many monster types that was present in the 2016 reboot. Well, I guess more blood and gore and also violent executions. Anyways, the game will feature single player campaign and also multiplayer mode, and there's a new multiplayer mode called Invasion where you get to invade other players' single player campaign and fight against them as monsters, which can be also turned off if you don't like that. I mean, it can become a pain in the ass sometimes, but yeah, if you wish to play solo, then you can do that too. Doom Eternal will be coming out in 2019 for Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. On to next one then. Wolfenstein Youngblood. Well, seems like there's a lot of games in the list that I haven't played much of. In the Wolfenstein series, I have only played the New Order, and I have to say the game was actually pretty good, aside from the fact there were a few bugs here and there. I do like the fact the game focused on the story mode along with the gameplay.
What the hell is this place?
I was really interested to see how the story goes and was also looking forward for the sequels, and here they are, but I still haven't finished the new Colossus. Well, anyways, Youngblood follows the storyline which happens after the new Colossus. This time around, players get to play as BJ's twin daughters.
It's do or die, just like Daddy told us.
There will be single player and multiplayer modes for the story campaign. And overall, Wolfenstein is a pretty good first-person shooter, and I think it's worth looking forward to play in 2019. Wolfenstein Youngblood will be releasing in July 26th of 2019 for Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. Halo Master Chief Collection. Well, not exactly a new game, we all know that. I mean, most gamers know about this one. The Halo series being one of the best gaming franchises of all time, and finally we get to experience that on PC. Well, we did have Halo 1 and 2 on our PCs, but after that the game stopped coming for PC and was releasing exclusively for Xbox, and now it's coming back to PC and it'll be coming as a bundle. The Master Chief Collection will be including Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, the Halo 3 ODST campaign and also Halo 4. So I definitely think this is a good news for all the gamers out there who are looking to play Halo in their PCs, and those who doesn't happen to have any consoles like me. So this is something to look out in 2019.
Our duty is to protect humanity, whatever the cost.
And the Halo series will have the campaign and also the multiplayer mode. Some sources suggest that at first the games will be releasing as individual titles, then when all the games got released, it will be sold as a bundle. The Halo Master Chief Collection will be releasing in 2019 for PC. My Friend Pedro. Well, this is one of the games that I almost scrolled down, and at first I thought this is something silly like the Gang Beast or something, and
Well, bananas.
for some reason I happened to find the trailers on YouTube, and well, I couldn't be more wrong about this game. The name is pretty weird and silly, I'll definitely say that, but the game is definitely not, and I'm very happy that a game like this being made in 2019. Well, My Friend Pedro is a shoot 'em up game, and it has a lot of action and amazing skills that you can pull off. The game is simple yet complicated, and it's pretty fun when you know all the tricks and skills that you can use in the game. There are some pretty different skills that you can pull off, and the game is pretty stylish, and it kind of reminds me of Max Payne. And if you're a fan of Max Payne series, or if you have played the Total Overdose, then this game might feel similar, and it's pretty awesome. At first the animation may seem a bit clumsy, but when you get into the action parts of the game, it feels really smooth. It's kind of fast paced, but you can slow it down, and by slowing it down I mean literally, because the game introduces some 6 skills like the bullet time effects, and you can definitely use that to your advantage, and the game will absolutely look amazing. And there are other objects in the game that you can interact with. Overall the game is pretty good, and with a bit of improvements I think the game would be one of the best games in 2019, and I'm really looking forward to play this one. My Friend Pedro will be releasing in 2019 for Nintendo Switch and PC. Borderlands 3. Well, I don't think I need to say much about this one. I'm pretty sure you all know how good is Borderlands series. And finally the 4th installment of Borderlands is releasing. I think this is the biggest Borderlands games that ever made, and maybe will become the best one. Well, we don't know about that yet. We will soon find out. Borderlands 3 would be a complete package. There will be new and old characters, new planets, a billion guns, a really long campaign and multiplayer, and there's a lot more going in the game. They are promising a lot of things in the game, and if things work out, this will be one of the best. If not, it may become the game of the year of 2019. But yeah, we will find that out in the future. But yeah, this one is definitely a game that you must play in 2019, and this is something to look out for when it comes out. Borderlands 3 will be coming out this 13th September in 2019 for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. Alright then, that's it for the list. Yeah, it might seem a bit short. I mean, there's a lot of games, but you can't always cover every one of them. And these are the games that I think are worth your time in 2019. But there are definitely a lot more games coming out in 2019 which are pretty good, and I'm looking forward to play almost all of them if I can possibly do. Well, might as well as add some bonus games since the list is pretty short. We also got The Lost Ember, which is an exploration game, and we are playing as this fox who can turn into different animals and explore the world through the eyes of different animals. It's a pretty beautiful indie game, and it's quite calm, and I think it's something ideal to play after all these action-packed gaming hours. So we get to play as this wolf, and when the wolf encounters other animals, you can inhabit them and play as other creatures. So you get to experience this beautiful world through the eyes of different animals. So yeah, I think the game might be worth your time. The Lost Ember will be coming out in July 2019 for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. Control is a game which is a lot similar to the Quantum Break. Well, basically it's from the developers of the Quantum Break, so it's an obvious thing that it feels so similar. Like Quantum Break, there are supernatural powers which you can use. Well, from the initial impression, I feel the game needs a bit more polish, but yeah, we have to find that out when it comes out. Control will be coming out in 2019 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Dying Light 2. I think most gamers will be asking why it's on the bonus list. Well, it's not because the game is bad or anything, it's just that the release date hasn't been fixed yet and it may be coming out in 2019, but we are not sure about that yet. So I'm leaving this one on the bonus list. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you more about Dying Light series, and Dying Light 1 was a pretty good game and was also a pretty good cooperative game, and I expect that on Dying Light 2 also. And this time it seems like our actions make a huge impact on the world we play in, and there are a lot of possibilities within the game and within our choices. So I'm really looking forward to see how this implementation is gonna work out, and I hope it works out really well. And if it does, this is gonna be another one of these awesome cooperative games. Well, the Dying Light release date is yet to be announced, and the game will be coming out for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Well, finally that's gonna be it, folks, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, and let me know what games are you guys looking forward to play in 2019, and let us know that in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and yeah, as always, happy gaming, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Who's your team?
Some old comrades.